Dear Taurus, today I have a message from the universe that you absolutely cannot afford to miss. If you let this moment slip away, you might just overlook one of the most steadfast opportunities of this year. I don't know where you are right now, but I can feel that your enduring soul has chosen this very moment to hear something crucial, something that can no longer wait. This isn't just a fleeting thought or a passing desire. It's a sacred connection between your grounded spirit and the universe. I'm not here to merely predict your future. Instead, I'm here to share a profound message that resonates deeply within you, as if your soul itself is whispering, "Please help me understand what's germinating inside." Listen closely, Taurus. There's a truth rising from the depths of your steady emotions, and it can no longer be concealed. Someone close to you is carrying an internal burden, something they've tried to hide, to bury, to suppress. But now, like a strong sapling pushing through hard earth, it's ready to break free. You may not have seen this clearly yet, but it has the power to transform your perspective on this person entirely. You won't just hear it, you'll feel it with every fiber of your being. Your skin, your heart, your practical intuition will all resonate with this truth, revealing what others often overlook. You might think you're accustomed to surprises, but this isn't just another random encounter. No, this is a meeting orchestrated by the universe, designed to awaken something within you that you've long forgotten you deserve. You may feel confused or silent, but something inside you will take root, like the first bud unfurling after a long, patient winter. Life doesn't always give you a heads up, but rest assured, the universe is always perfectly timed. You are entering what I like to call the expansion zone of consciousness. In this space, every thought that once felt insignificant can now blossom into reality. Your grounded intuition will guide you clearer than any map, illuminating the talents that you once buried deep within. I used to believe that I needed to be good enough, right enough, or normal enough to be recognized. But I've learned that the most fragile, honest parts of ourselves are often the gateways to our light. Have you ever felt out of place in this world? If you could say just one thing to yourself today, what would it be? Sometimes, a single sentence is all it takes to reignite your enduring inner flame. Taurus, it's time to stop doubting yourself. The moment to act is now. The universe has been waiting patiently for you to begin this new chapter. You'll feel a wave of practical creativity flowing through you, not just to make you shine, but to lead you into a stream of genuine abundance. You don't need to compete. You simply need to show up as your authentic, steadfast self. You may have thought your contributions were small, but if you realized that someone once saw you in your quiet strength and resilience, you'd understand how powerful your existence truly is. Just by being here, you're already a miracle, Taurus. Expect changes, financially and within yourself. Your self-worth is being reborn, more solid than ever. What might surprise you the most isn't just in the numbers, but in a dream that once faded is now beginning to sprout again. Those who once overlooked you will find it impossible to look away. You're no longer acting out of a need to prove yourself. Instead, you're living to inspire with your steadfastness. The moment you pause to question your worth is the very moment the universe has a door wide open, waiting for you to step through. And love, you don't need to dress up or say the perfect words, because your stable energy speaks volumes before you even enter a room. It's quiet, yet unforgettable, gentle, yet powerful. There's someone who thought you would always be there, but now, just one glance from you has shattered their world. You are like Mother Earth, nurturing and constant. Anyone who has ever touched your essence can never forget how it feels. But here's the catch. No one can enter your inner garden unless they are sincere with their own hearts. That's why they may feel afraid, yet they can't help but be drawn back to your reliability. Have you ever loved someone so deeply that you lost a part of your stability? Just one memory can signal to the universe that you've returned to that piece of your soul you once sacrificed for love. Taurus, you are not the one waiting to be understood anymore. You are rising, solid as the earth, yet carrying the power of quiet nourishment within you. You don't need anyone to validate your worth, because in this moment, you are already returning to your true light. That realization makes you unshakable. But wait, that look you just exchanged didn't just break them. It's also awakening a part of you that you thought had gone silent forever. You don't attract others through mere appearances. It's the invisible aura surrounding you, like a calm, earthy glow. You don't need to shout or prove anything. Just your steadfast presence is enough for souls to feel your energy. This is your time, Taurus. The moment to shed the false humility society has imposed on you and let your radiant, practical self shine. The hidden talents you've kept under wraps are about to be revealed. Someone may come into your life to guide you, inspire you, or invite you to embark on a new, promising journey. If you've been waiting for a sign, consider this your moment. Don't wait for the winds to change. You are the fertile ground that creates the harvest. All your doubts end here. The world needs to see you shine with your steadfastness. It's no accident that you possess these gifts. They are your mission. Even if you feel tired and emotionally overwhelmed, remember this. Everything is about to change for the better. A cleansing is on its way. The truth will come to light, and burdens will lift like morning mist over a fertile field. The wounds within you are allowed to heal. If you've noticed repeated signs, numbers, names, or situations, know this: you are not losing your mind. The universe is urging you to see a deeper truth. Someone who once struggled with their feelings won't be able to hold back any longer. The masks will drop, barriers will shatter, and what has been written in your destiny will begin to unfold. A connection that has been hiding will emerge, not forcefully, but gently, like warm water seeping into the cracks of a once frozen heart. Even with distance and time, this bond remains real. A love once deemed impossible is reclaiming its sacred place. You, who have patiently weathered countless storms, will feel your heart begin to mend. The sensation of being seen, understood, and loved is on the horizon. Has anyone ever awakened the most beautiful, grounded part of you? If so, drop their name below as a gentle thank you to the soul who touched yours. Not because you tried, but because you are loved for who you are. The Ten of Pentacles is waiting for you, Taurus. Not in the form of a grand celebration, but as an emotional and material home where you can finally be your whole, raw, authentic, and peaceful self. Your life is entering a phase of solid rebirth. What was once blocked will now flow freely. Doors that were shut are beginning to open gently. The talents within you, once dormant, are awakening like the sun rising after a storm. Your practical creativity is your sacred weapon. It's not just a tool, but a prayer expressed through your actions and words. You're about to do something different, break old patterns, and shine with a unique frequency that will naturally attract abundance. But before you grasp what's coming, you need to hear this essential reminder from your old soul. The Fool card appears, not to bring chaos, but to set you on a path where there's no map, only your steadfast heart as your compass. You'll dare to venture off the beaten path. A journey lies ahead, a turning point that may lead you to a distant place, the missing piece in your quest for self-discovery. And guess what? A man with a warm heart, emotional stability, and a desire to build a future is approaching you, not as a test, but as the universe's response to everything you've fought to survive. But you must choose wisely. Don't cling to false safety. The gate of light doesn't open for those who hesitate. Taurus, you are not alone. Even when you feel empty or misunderstood, there's a stream of grounding energy behind you. Your ancestors, guardian angels, and past selves watching over you like silent guides. You are on the verge of breaking old molds and rewriting your story. This time, your narrative will be crafted with the justice and abundance you've always deserved. Don't let fear hold you back any longer. Happiness is closer than you think. It's so close that you just need to reach out and touch it. Keep moving forward with faith, light, and your whole, steadfast heart. This is your moment, the moment to build your foundations and soar beyond the familiar. If you feel a tremor inside, don't ignore it. Your soul is saying, I am ready. Dear Taurus, you are no longer destined to carry the empty energies of those who merely pass through your life to teach you lessons. From now on, you will only keep what is genuinely alive, resonant, and present in your grounded heart. If you feel like everything is falling apart right now, don't panic. I know that feeling, as if you're losing everything. But the truth is, you are being cleansed. Life is creating space for what truly deserves your steadfast soul. Collapse is not the end. It's merely an ellipsis leading to the next chapter of your life. Is something in your life falling apart, clearing the way for something better? If yes, write it down as a way of telling the universe, I am ready for the new chapter. Let go, Taurus. Release all expectations, all the should-haves, and all the burdens that don't belong to you. Surrender your soul to the light and keep moving forward. You don't need to understand everything. You only need to trust in your inherent stability. What you're experiencing isn't just an external change. It's a profound inner reconstruction. You are being rebuilt into the true form your soul was always meant to embody. I once thought healing was about finding someone to soothe my pain. But now I understand that healing is when you can look back at your past, smile at your wounds, and say, thank you. Because of you, I am strong enough to love and build. Taurus, you may still carry memories of a connection that marked your soul with both light and shadow. That bond lives within you, but it no longer causes you pain. It's part of the lesson that taught you your worthiness and steadfastness. If that person returns, they must come in truth. No excuses, no ego, just honesty and eyes that speak to the heart. And if they don't return, that's okay too, because you've learned that you are enough without anyone needing to validate your worth. What makes you shine isn't the love that was lost. It's the love you've given yourself when you finally stopped returning to what no longer served your stable growth. Taurus, stop watching the clock. Stop comparing your journey to others. Stop punishing yourself for feeling late. You are arriving right on time, in the right place, at the right grounded frequency. The wheel of destiny is turning in your favor. The doors that were once shut are beginning to open. And good news, is on the way. An invitation, an opportunity, a choice that could change your entire life is approaching. Don't step back out of fear. Don't stifle your dreams just because there's no precedent. You need to believe in your own resilience and regenerative, earthy power. If you need to start over, you can. Not like before, but with the steadiness of someone who knows their own value. The universe isn't offering you something small. This is about a life filled with purpose, a love without regrets, a world where you truly belong, in peace and abundance. Taurus, you deserve something beautiful. A love where you don't have to pretend to be strong. A life where you don't have to shrink yourself to fit old patterns. You are the soul of the nurturing earth. No one can confine you to a small pot. You were born to explore, inspire, and create what has never existed before with enduring foundations. So don't dim your light any longer. If today you were allowed to shine without needing permission, what would you start building? Leave one line as a small commitment to the steadfast light within you. Before I wrap up this segment, I want to share 10 messages from the heart, sparks of light to guide you through this transformative phase. 1. Believe in the changes, even when they leave you feeling lost, because behind chaos, there's always solid rebirth. 2. Don't resist what life is pushing you toward. You're not drifting, you're being guided. 3. Let go of control. Miracles don't happen when you cling to everything. They come when you loosen your grip. 4. You don't need to understand everything. Some answers only appear when you stop seeking and start listening. 5. Don't hide your talents out of fear of judgment. Your gifts are not meant to be locked away. They are grounding medicine for the world. 6. Creation is the highest form of prayer. Write, sing, draw, tell stories, even if you think no one will care. Someone out there needs exactly that to awaken. 7. Pay attention to the signs, repeating numbers, familiar names, strange dreams. Nothing is coincidence. The universe is speaking to you. 8. Don't return to what once extinguished your fire. You may forgive, but choose wisely and with discernment. 9. Dreams need structure. Don't just dream. Make a plan, step by step, with solid footing. 10. You are the light, no one else. Not later, no conditions. It is you, right now. Dear Taurus, the universe is on your side. Every step you take, every choice you hesitate to make, every time you feel like giving up, there's an invisible force lifting you forward. But the important thing is that you are the one who must start the engine. You decide whether that door will open or remain closed. Don't surround yourself with people who drain your energy. Don't stay in places where you constantly feel the need to prove your worth. This is a sacred time for grounded growth, but not everyone is ready to grow alongside you. In this transition, someone is approaching, a soul who truly wants to love you without conditions, without control, and without asking you to shrink any part of yourself. But you won't see them if you keep closing your heart because of past hurts. Dear Taurus, open your heart. You are no longer the person you were back then. You've healed and matured enough to realize that true love doesn't ask you to abandon yourself. If everything around you feels stagnant, constricting, or exhausting, then it's time to move, both outwardly and inwardly. Go somewhere new. Change something. Try living differently, because that movement will unlock what's trapped inside you. Taurus, Don't forget who you are. You are Earth, but the kind that constantly renews and nurtures. You are the moon, illuminating even the darkest corners of others' lives with your gentle, steady light. You are transformation, wisdom in steady motion. You weren't born to blend in. You were born to inspire through your resilience. On days when you feel lonely on your path, don't retreat. You are being guided by forces greater than you can imagine. You are not alone. You are being protected and supported every step of the way. Have you ever felt something quietly guiding you, even when you couldn't explain it? If so, share your story so others who feel lost can see that light still exists. Beloved Taurus, close your eyes for a moment. You don't need to do anything or understand anything. Just feel. Feel your heart beating, not from fear, but from hope. Feel your soul expanding, as if something long dormant and deeply rooted is finally awakening. This is not an ending. It's a beginning, a new chapter where you are no longer the old version of yourself. You are stepping into the brightest, most abundant phase of your life. One unlike anything you've ever experienced before. Dear Taurus, it's time to believe that you were chosen. Not because you are perfect, but because you are real and steadfast. Thank you for being here, for listening with your whole heart. What you just felt is a gift from the universe, sent just for you. May you always have enough light to keep moving forward, enough love to never abandon yourself. A new journey awaits you, filled with the gentleness, peace, and prosperity you truly deserve.